All right, this is Sabino Cortez, organic expert, friend of mine, and I'd like to hear about this little device that you have, Sabino.
A part of our system, we design systems to make compost tea, and our specialty is large volumes. Our smaller machine can do 3,000 gallons, and we have machines that can do 10,000 gallons. A part of our system is this device right here, which we call a vortex generator. This is a true vortex. What happens with our system is you mix the compost with the water, and the object is to extract the biology out of the water, out of the compost, and put it in water, and then we add sugars and proteins to it to make them multiply. So it's more cost effective on large acreage to put out the tea than it is to put the compost, because it's cost prohibitive to go out there and put 3 or 4 tons on 2,000 acres. You know, so the tea has been a great option for the farmers because it's a cost-effective way of putting the biology part of compost out on the fields.
So you actually help farmers by setting up this device, this system, on their property.
Yes, yes. This is our demo unit, but it's a clear unit. It shows you what's going on. What happens is, as the slurry, which would be the compost mixed with water, comes in here, it spins clockwise. 10% of the volume falls out the bottom, and 90% of the volume turns around and goes back out the top. When it does that, it draws ambient air into that column of water. And what you have to make a good compost tea is you have to have a lot of oxygen in the water, because you want aerobic bacteria, oxygen-loving bacteria to grow rather than the anaerobic bacteria. And so this device processes the material at 50 gallons a minute, so the potential in 1 hour with one of these is to make 3,000 gallons in 1 hour. I'll show you how it works.
Okay.
As that slurry comes in here, it spins clockwise. 10% falls out the bottom. If you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick up this.
That shows up well, yeah.
As that water goes down there, 90% of the water turns around and goes back out the top. If you notice all the air bubbles in the water, these bubbles, the geometry of the cone is what's causing it to draw that oxygen up into this column of water. The other thing that's happening is, right in here, there's 2 columns of water. So it's like a ringer. They're working against each other, and that's what extracts the biology and the soluble nutrients out of the compost and puts them into this flow of water, which is your compost tea.
Can you give people a rough idea of what something like this costs? This is 2010, and I realize if they see this later, might have gone up, but today, what are we looking at roughly?
You know, the total investment for a system that could do 3,000 gallons an hour would be somewhere in the range of about $14,000.
Okay. And the device is durable, lasts a long time?
Oh yeah, you'll never wear it out. I mean, we guarantee the cycle.
Maintenance free for the most part? Or?
Yeah, that's one of the keys to our success, is how simple it is to maintain. We don't get a biofilm, and we use cone bottom tanks, so really all the guy needs is a water hose, and you rinse it out and you clean it out. And
that's great.
Very simple. So it's very user friendly, and that's been a big part of our success. And big volumes, again, is our specialty. Somebody who needs thousands of gallons, we can provide it.
That is Sabino Cortez, owner of Erath Earth. Any more words of wisdom for us? Okay, thank you, Sabino.